back to my channel, Black Girl Reviews. In today's video, I will be reviewing an episode of The Proud Family, and since this is my first time reviewing The Proud Family, I'm gonna give a backstory, a little insider of to what the show is about, just in case you haven't seen it, for the uncultured people out there. No, I'm joking, I still haven't seen freaking Players Club or what's love got to do with it. Anyways, The Proud Family is a Disney Channel show that came out in 2001. I was not even born yet, and I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I grew up with this show. I did not. I didn't watch it until years and years and years later. Still part of the culture though. And despite the show only having 2 seasons, it's really popular amongst the Black community and other Disney Channel fans, of course, but it's really a staple in the Black community. The show is about a Black girl named Penny and how she deals with her family and being a teenager. Penny is overall a good person. I mean, she have her moments, and sometimes I just be like, girl, you're doing far too much. I be wanting to slap Penny through the screen. But overall, she's a good person. I mean, what teenage girl is not, a little sometimes? I have had my moments where I wasn't the best friend. I've had moments where I could have been a better friend, especially Penny's age, so not too much on my girl. But yeah, like I said, Penny overall, she's really a good girl. She's really got a good head on her shoulders. She's raised correctly. She usually does the right thing, and I feel like the episode that I'm reviewing today really shows that. The episode that I'm going to be reviewing today is called Who You Calling a Sissy?
What did he say?
So the episode starts and we see a basketball game going on, but Penny and her friends, La Cienega, Zoe, Dejanay, they're all sitting on the bench talking about wait a minute, this is a freaking mouthful, Willie T. Ribs checkered flag dance. Weird dance theme. We used to just do, aquarium, ocean theme. What the hell happened to that? But anywho, so the girls are sitting there talking about their dates and who they're gonna take to the dance or who's taking them to the dance, and Penny is going with one of the boys who is playing in this basketball game, and his name is Tookie. Zoe is going with Herbert York, and he's captain of the debate team, so La Cienega calls him king of the dorks. I hate La Cienega with my whole heart, whole chest, literally hate her so much. Why is she so evil, and why do they keep her around? I never understood that. Get rid of people who treat you like shit. I really never understood why they keep the bully around. La Cienega is raining on Zoe's parade per usual because she's a hating ass, but she's going with this boy named Michael. Penny hears La Cienega say that she's going to the dance with Michael, and she's like, I didn't even know that you liked Michael. And La Cienega's like, girl, I like anybody who can make me a custom dress with some matching custom shoes. And I did not grow up with this show, so I was not familiar with Michael at all. I've never binge watched this show. I've watched a couple episodes. I thought I'd seen them all, but I just do not remember Michael. I don't remember him so much to the point where when I seen his character in The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, I did not know who he was. I was like, who the hell is Michael? But anyways, that's La Cienega's date. I didn't say who Dejanay was going with, but y'all know she delusional and she thinks she's going with Sticky. So right as they're talking about their dates and La Cienega mentions Michael, he actually shows up with the fabric for her dress, and I'm not gonna lie, it do look like it's gonna eat.
Hey La Cienega, I got the material for your dress.
Oh, okay. I'll be right over. Isn't he special?
If I was in the cartoon world and I had to have some fabric for a dress, this would have been it. So Michael's on the court, saying, hey, La Cienega, got your fabric. But as he's calling her name, Omar calls Michael over, and Omar is one of the opponents who is playing in this basketball game. So he calls him over and he asks him to play basketball with him because he just lost to Tookie and Olay. It's Tookie and Olay versus Omar, and I don't know, was it a 2-on-1? I don't think that is fair at all. Like, they over here playing a game of basketball. He's over here mad because he done lost. Where did your partner go? Don't tell me it was a 2-on-1, because now I'm mad for Omar. Tookie and Olay just won a game of basketball, so they are happy as hell. And Michael's like, I mean, I'll play with you, Omar, against them, but I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be fair. Tookie, Omar, and Olay take Michael saying this as like, oh, he's not gonna be good. He ain't gonna be able to do shit. And Omar's like, that's fine. Just pass me the damn ball. Like, shit, I just need somebody to pass me the ball. Can you do that much? So Michael's like, okay. And they start their little game up. When I tell y'all, Michael was slam dunking on them, crossing them up. Is that what it's called? Yeah, crossing them up.
Yeah, basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court.
They did not expect this. Omar did not expect this. Tookie, Olay, none of them expected Michael to be playing like this. I mean, listen, hear me out. That nigga is short. Like, I was not expecting him to do all of that. Do you see who he's playing against? People like twice his size. I was not expecting him to do all that. And of course they won. And I love his little victory dance. Like, he was really eating this whole scene. Because why did y'all doubt me? I mean, I doubted him too because he's short as hell. My man Tookie cannot handle the fact that he just lost a basketball game. 1, in front of his freaking dance date. 2, after talking smack. And 3, his words, definitely not mine, because he lost to a sissy.
Dang, I can't believe we lost to a sissy.
I'ma definitely need this episode. Yikes. I have a lot to say about this moment. For starters, I feel like this was Disney's version of like saying the F slur. I feel like they are implying something here. I really do feel like they not beating around the bush. I mean, this is a Disney Channel show. They cannot say and do certain stuff like hello. I just need to say that before I go deep into this story. So I had a friend in middle school and we're still friends now, but he rightfully so moved away from the city that we grew up in. Anyways, this moment was like, I don't even want to say triggering because it wasn't me going through this. I don't know if I can be triggered by something like this, but this moment brought back memories for me of what my friend went through. I left one middle school after 2 years of going there, and then my 3rd year of middle school, which is 8th grade, went to a different school, and me and my friend, we clicked like halfway through the school year. We did not click at first because he was messy, I was messy. We was arguing before I even got to that school. And he literally did not even remember this, but I do. We used to go at it on Instagram. I miss him dearly. I just remember him getting like mainly online bullying. Nobody was saying stuff to his face like at all. I just remember him though getting called like a sissy, the F word a lot, just calling him gay, and I'm just like, what is your problem? Like, he don't bother a soul. I said he was messy, but he will only be messy when people be messy towards him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was really a good dude. He was really like a sweetheart. And this word, like, I literally hate this word so bad. I don't know what the point of me saying all that was. I guess the point was just to be like, I understand how hurtful this word can be. Like, I understand the impact that this word has on someone. This part was so short. I cut out so much of it because I was just talking so much and a lot of unnecessary stuff was said. I got very sentimental, but yeah, my friend is gay. He's gay now, but he was not out at the time of this like bullying and stuff. So I have a problem with calling people gay if they are not out. He was not out back then, so I'm not calling him that, but he is gay now. I don't know why it just feels wrong to call somebody gay when they weren't out openly, even if it is like past tense. And it kind of goes with like, I hate when people come out and somebody be like, oh, I could tell, or oh, I know, especially if they're like straight. I guess I don't really have a problem with it if it's like a gay person because it's like gaydar, but like if you're straight saying that, it's just like, why are you? I don't know. I just feel like I had to put that in there because I cut out a lot, and it just seems like I threw this part in to be like, oh, I have a gay friend, and that's it. And I hate that because I have lots of gay friends. I have a lot of friends that this could apply to, honestly, but I'm talking about one in specific because like, love him dearly. So yeah, I just had to say that. Back to the video. Penny is way more upset than Michael in this situation. Like, he does not give a flying about that boy calling him a sissy, and that low-key makes me sad. He's so unfazed by this, and I don't know if it's because he truly don't care or he's used to it, like, but I wouldn't be shocked if he was used to people calling him this. I mean, his own dad did not want him calling him dad at school because he was like the coach for something.
Good afternoon, boys and girls.
Hi, Daddy.
I told you, coach in public.
He didn't want him calling him dad. Oh my god, that is so heartbreaking. Like, this is truly the lives of so many feminine boys, so many gay boys. Like, oh my god, it's heartbreaking. I just hate the fact that you can tell this is not his first time being called no sissy. Like, I hate that. So Penny and Michael head over to her house, and when she go in, you know, she speaks to her family and she's like, hey dad, this is my friend, can we go up to my room? If you watch the Proud Family, you know he don't even play like that. He stopped his daughter's shine when it comes to boys every single time. But despite Oscar being team no boys, he says yes to Penny going upstairs with Michael. And he give Felix this look, which is La Cienaga's daddy. He give him this look. They both on the couch, and it's like, they know Michael is not looking at Penny, if you know what I mean. Like, Penny and Michael ain't got nothing going on. He ain't even looking at her like that. Trust. And I feel like he know that because Oscar Proud, let that have been 15 Cent asking to go up to Penny's room. He would have been living 50 Cent's real life story. Once they get to her room, Michael immediately starts ripping Penny's wardrobe. Like, I mean, he was low-key reading her though, because yeah girl, why do you own so many red sweaters? I wish more cartoons was like, I don't know, as told by Ginger, because they actually change clothing. And I know that's like hard to do, takes way more time to do. I understand, but like as a viewer, I really do wish like they change clothes a little bit more. Aside from your special occasion episodes, you can tell that fashion is Michael's thing. I mean, if you couldn't tell that by the damn, you know, custom shoes and dressmaking, then we got a problem. But no, seriously, like fashion is his thing. He's telling her like, we could get you some new shoes, we could get you new sweaters, new colors. He's measuring her up and getting her size down. It's like, okay Penny, like yes ma'am, it's time to stop dressing like a grandma. Penny admits to Michael that she actually doesn't need his advice on her wardrobe, and he's like, girl, what the hell you talking about? You definitely need my advice. And she's like, nah Michael, like seriously, that's not why I brought you here. It turns out that Penny is just concerned with all that happened at the basketball court. She's just asking him simple questions like, why you didn't say anything when he called you that, and is anything bothering you? But he's super avoidant. He doesn't really want to talk about the situation. You can tell every time she says something, he's like, oh yeah, you need a size, whoop de whoop, oh yeah, I'm sizing this, I'm sizing that, you need a new blah blah blah. But obviously Michael is just not comfortable talking to Penny, or maybe anyone. Maybe he ain't the type to open up. I'm not the type to open up. He continues to playfully diss her style, but I personally see this as him just trying to ignore his actual feelings and ignore the fact that his feelings are actually hurt. I mean, that would have hurt anybody's feelings. I'm telling y'all, I remember how that used to affect my friend. Like, he used to get so frustrated. He wouldn't even, I don't know if it like saddened him. He would show more anger, honestly, than like sadness, if you know what I'm saying. But sadness can turn to anger, so I don't know how he was truly feeling. He could have been not really expressing himself with me. Who knows? Like, that's what I'm saying. Who really knows? Who knows? Who knows what he went through? Who knows what Michael is going through? Penny don't know. His friends don't know. They don't know what he's going through. He's keeping all that bottled up inside right now. Or he truly might not give a fuck. Michael ends up telling Penny like, listen girl, ain't nothing to talk about, already forgotten about it, let's continue with your horrible wardrobe because you need help.
What he said, didn't it bother you?
It doesn't matter, Penny. I already forgot about it. Besides, I have a much bigger problem.
Like what?
Like how to get some periwinkle in your wardrobe.
So the next day at school, Michael shows La Cienega her finished dress that he done spent all his time on, just for her to say that she wants to cancel the order on the dress. And this is the part that get me. She's not even canceling because she's seen the finished product and she don't like the dress. She don't like how it turned out. It's not what she wanted, not what she had in mind. No, it's none of that. And it's not like a money issue either. She canceled the order because of what happened at the basketball court the other day. You're doing all of this because of what some random boy on the basketball court said. Like, I just got bullied and I'm being punished. She hollering about some, oh, the dress is great, it's just that you aren't. And obviously this hurts Michael's feelings, but he's just like, okay, like, I can't really do anything about it. So once again, ignoring his emotions, bottling it up inside. Because first of all, I would be mad if I just spent my night, my last couple days, who knows how long it took him. Either way goes, handmade custom dress and shoes, and now you want to cancel all because I got called a sissy? Like, come on now, y'all know that this crushes Michael. Like, La Cienega, you are really the worst of the worst. Like, again, I don't know why they keep this girl around. Get rid of her. Why is she part of y'all everyday friend group? Michael really has some weak straight friends aside from Penny. Like, she's the only one who is speaking up for him continuously, telling him like, why are you letting people treat you like this? Telling him to stick up for himself. Like, none of the other girls are doing that. They are bystanders. They're watching this happen, and Michael is just getting bullied. And then La Cienega have the nerve to cancel her order on this boy. Like, honestly, we would have had to fight. I literally feel so bad for Michael. He can probably feel the homophobia radiating off of La Cienega. Like, girl, you done canceled your order all because some straight dude from the basketball court called me a freaking sissy. And now you're scared of what people might say. You're scared how people are looking at me, how they might look at you. Like, that is so weak. I'm so happy that I was raised right and knew that I could be friends with gay people. Michael brushes this off though, of course, and literally immediately after this incident with La Cienega, he gets locked into the girls' bathroom with this dress by Sticky, Tookie, and some other random characters who we don't ever see again. They're standing outside the bathroom cracking up while Michael looks humiliated. Penny's like, She gets fed up. She's like, this. Tookie, we done. Me personally, the date would have been called off after he called my friend a sissy. I'm sorry. I just don't play like that. I can't date or talk to someone who's homophobic. I just cannot do it. Like, that date would have been called off. I'm sorry. I was a very alert 14-year-old. So I know Penny's 14 here, so she probably didn't see no problem with it. Actually, she did, because she asked Michael if he was okay, so she obviously knows that that's wrong. But me, I was like way too I don't even think I was way too, I was just very aware of other people's feelings. I could not let this go without breaking up with him on that basketball court. I would have dumped him the second that Y flew out of his mouth. Penny storms off and takes Michael down a hallway to comfort him and ask him once again if he's okay because stuff keep happening to him. As they're walking down a hall, Michael tells Penny that the thing that bothers him the most is the fact that he spent so much time on this dress for La Cienega just for no one to see it. He don't even care about the money, about the fact that he just got locked into a bathroom, nothing. He just care about the fact that no one is going to be able to see his creation. See, now Penny is even more confused because after all that just happened to Michael, the only thing he's worried about is this dress. Like, she really just don't understand what's going on up here with Michael. She's like, what is your problem, boy? She want him to fight back, kick, scream, get angry, do something, but he's just so chill, and she can see right past that shit, just like me. He's not reacting the way that she wants him to react or the way that she would react, and that's bothering her. She even calls him a chump for letting people bully him, but quickly stops herself and is like, oh, I'm doing it too now. Penny tells Michael that she would be glad to go to the dance with him so the dress doesn't have to go to waste, and neither does his suit. He is so happy about this. Like, he is ecstatic. He's like, hey girl, let me go alter it for you so it can fit you. And Penny, I told y'all, she have her moments. She caught herself though. before she, started being a hypocrite and acting just like Tookie and them. She stopped herself, made it right, and now both her and Michael are happy. But this happiness only lasts for about 2 seconds for Michael, because as soon as he turns around, I told y'all they in the hallway, so as soon as he turns around, he sees the word sissy written on his locker. The Gross sisters are at the scene of the crime per usual, talking about a sissy locker for a sissy boy. Like, y'all are literally blue. Y'all are literally so ashy that y'all are blue.
A sissy locker for a sissy boy. I know this has to bother you, Michael. You want to talk about it?
No.
Acting unfazed once again, Michael just takes some nail polish remover and scrub that shit off. He's like, I don't got time. And Penny's like, please do something. Please do something. Talk to a pet, talk to a teacher, talk to a guidance counselor, a friend, me even. Michael is more fed up with Penny's nagging than he is with the bullies. He's telling her like, girl, there is nothing to talk about. I can't control what people do. And I mean, he is right to a certain extent. Like, you can't control what people do, but that don't make it right. That don't mean let them just walk all over you. That's not what you're supposed to do, baby. He's more seemingly annoyed with Penny, but I could tell that this whole sissy thing is bothering him. Rightfully so. Michael tells Penny that he gotta go and work on her dress, so they can be ready in time, and he scurries off. Penny is shook that Michael can let something like this not bother him, and when the other girls walk up, she's like, is it just me, or has Michael been acting really weird lately? Like, no, he's been consistently acting like this the whole entire episode. He has been unbothered, unfazed the entire episode. You just keep asking him if he's okay because you can clearly tell that he is not. I applaud you for that. Good friend. But he's been consistent. Don't say he ain't been acting like himself. He just wants you to leave him alone, Penny. Shit, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you the issue, Penny. No, I'm joking. She really is being as good of a friend that she can be this episode. So I ain't gonna get on Penny too much. So Dejanay, Penny, and Zoe all hear a scream coming from like outside the school, and they run towards it. Just no survival instincts at all. They definitely would have died first in a horror movie. But they find La Cienega in the trash, and she's like, oh my gosh, I seen a monster. I seen a monster. And they're like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? She's like, I seen a very fashionable monster. Fashionable monster. Okay. Penny and Dejanay, Zoe, they laughing at her thinking she's tripping, but La Cienega's really like frightened as Penny even asked her like, girl, are you sure that wasn't just the Gross sisters? Like, they a little monsterly looking. And she's like, no. And that's why they all think she done lost it. First of all, she's in a trash can. La Cienega would never. Second, she talking about some monster and it's not human. So we cut to Penny getting her dress from Michael. He done altered it. It looks super, super cute. She's screaming. She loves it. And then we see La Cienega. She's all shooken up. She done went and got a bodyguard because of this monster. And it's just a whole lot. She still got the flies swarming around her head. She need to go home and take a shower. And Michael scurries off once La Cienega comes out with her bodyguard, looking real suspect. Like, I would have asked him where his ass was going, but I mean, they are at school, so maybe class. Zoe tells La Cienega to give the monster story a rest. Like, they are sick of hearing about this dang monster that they know don't exist until they hear a bang coming from the hallway closet. Where are the teachers? Again, no survival instincts, runs right over towards it, opens it up. Thankfully, or unthankfully, it's the Gross sisters. And the thing that I didn't mention about this closet is the fact that it's been vandalized with a lot of harsh words. We're gonna call them that. The closet says stuff like mollycoddle, namby-pamby, sop, and invertebrate. Penny asked the Gross sisters like, what happened to y'all? And they tell the exact same story that La Cienega told about some monster who was very stylish coming after them. But at this point, Penny don't want her nothing else about no monster. She is in full belief of what everybody is saying. I mean, one person said okay, but 3 other people say it. Okay, I just want to get out of this school. Honestly, I would have been wanting to get out of the school many hours ago. Y'all been here for a long time. You know what I hate about this moment? The fact that La Cienega got like validated in a way. She had her I told you moment. Like, I really hate that. After a very long day at school, Penny gets home and immediately asked her dad for a thesaurus so she can look up these words that was on the closet. Oscar think he knows everything because he won a spelling bee. Penny gives him a word like sop, and he's like, oh, that's to sap up your biscuits and gravy or something like that.
Wrong answer, forehead.
So she turns around and she asks her mom, what does this and this and this mean? And her mom was like, Penny, I thought that we taught you to look up words that you don't know in the dictionary. And I'm just like, my girl just asked for a thesaurus. Anyways, she goes straight up to her room and starts looking these words up in a dictionary.
Invertebrate, person lacking a backbone or strength. Also see mollycoddle, sop, namby-pamby. Sissy?
When I tell y'all, my girl was shook that this word was even in the dictionary. Look at her face. Honestly, I think the real reason she shook is because she knows who's behind this. I mean, Sissy, who's been getting called a sissy all week. So it's the night of the dance, and Oscar drops off Penny, and he sees Michael, and he's like, I'm watching you, boy. Like, Oscar, you know this boy is not looking at your daughter. You know that. That's why you let him go up to her room. You know he is not interested in Penny. But nonetheless, Penny and Michael look fantastic. They are color coordinated. They look great. Penny does confront Michael before entering the dance and asks him like if he knew anything about what happened to the Grill sisters in La Cienega, but Michael's like, I don't know shit. Tookie and Sticky arrive to the dance and immediately start laughing at Michael like he has a date and y'all don't. So who really need to be getting laughed at her? But them laughing causes Michael to scurry off in a hurry once again. Like he really have just been going off and hiding before weird things happen. I'm on to you, Michael. So at this point, all the other girls have arrived and Penny tells them like, y'all, I think I know who been scaring everybody. But as soon as she was about to tell them who's been scaring everybody, they hear Sticky screaming coming from the girls' bathroom. Now this right here sealed the deal for Penny. She is 100% sure that Michael is the one behind all these horrible things happening around school. And it's also very obvious that he's just doing to them what they did to him. Dejanay asks Sticky what happened, and he tells the same story that La Cienega and the Gross sisters told about a well-dressed monster.
Are you alright? Sticky, what happened?
I never seen anything like it. There was this big, angry, ugly, well-dressed monster. And it said it was going to get us all.
Us? Us who?
As they're standing around discussing this mysterious monster, Penny says that she knows exactly who the monster is and she knows exactly who he's going to come after next. And at this moment, we finally see this big mysterious monster, and he is big as hell. Like, I thought they was exaggerating or like, I don't know, but it actually is a monster. I thought Michael just, lost his mind and they like, I don't know who that was. That wasn't my friend. He actually changed his entire form into a big black monster. He's smashing the windows. He's breaking up the drinking punch. I would have been pissed if I made that punch. But anyway, he's breaking up the punch. He's throwing stuff, and this kind of give me the same vibe. It's like a school. You know what I'm saying? Because, hear me out. I might be reaching. But honestly, I don't think I am. Like, y'all know how kids get bullied and they come to the school and start terrorizing and hurting like innocent children, going after innocent children. This is literally what's happening right now. Does this not give that? Because of like the stuff getting destroyed, the yelling children, the bully apologizing. He goes after Tookie. He's like, who's a sissy now? And Tookie's like, it's me, I'm the sissy. And this brings me back to the fact that like obviously this sissy word has been bothering him the entire episode, even though he said that it wasn't. It was very obvious that he was like not trying to show his emotions. So, but him saying this obviously gives away the fact that he is Michael, and the fact that Penny's literally yelling his name. She's like, put him down, Michael. And he's like, I'm not Michael. Like, Michael, please, we don't got time for the shenanigans today. Put Tookie down. Penny tries to tell Michael that this is not the way to go about things, and he's like, girl, you the one who suggested I do this. You the one who suggested that I let it all out. And and that I show some aggression and some anger. He didn't say all that, but that's what I got from it. And she was like, not like this, Michael. Like, I didn't want you to handle it like this. Like, girl, what you think he was gonna do? You didn't like when he acted like it didn't bother him. You know, he was just letting it go. And now the fact that he's standing up for himself and he's terrorizing the people who terrorize him, this is not the way to do it. I feel like Penny had a lot of suggestions of what Michael should do, but not any realistic like answers. Like, she could be like, oh, Michael, you need to stand up for yourself. And then he's like, how? And she's like, silence, because she don't know how to deal with this, because she's never had to deal with this herself. He finally starts crying and breaking down and tells Penny that she doesn't know what it's like to go home and cry because your friends pretended to be your friend and they really aren't, or to be treated like a freak of nature just because you're you.
Look, I know how you feel.
You don't know how I feel. How it hurts when people laugh at you, make you feel different, like you're a freak of nature. You don't know how it feels to be ridiculed because you're you.
She would never know what it feels like to not be included in something. She would never know what it feels like to have people talk about you because of who you're interested in romantically. She would never have to experience that because she's a straight girl. And that's just that. Imagine being black and you're a gay man on top of that. You already gotta deal with racism. And now you gotta deal with homophobia too. Michael goes back to his normal state and tells Tookie that if being a sissy means being a good student, a sensational designer, a fabulous basketball player, and a loyal friend, then he'll be a sissy. He says, I'm cool with that because that's who I am. And then Tookie tried to take it all back. It's like, guess what I meant? Like, yeah, that's what I meant. You just scared, you done got turned up on, and now you want to be Michael's friend. No. But Michael do say like he feels so much better after doing what Penny suggested, and all he needed to do was to stand up for himself, and now he feels 100% better. Now everybody want to apologize to my boy Michael. Omar from earlier, who invited him to play basketball in the beginning, actually asked him like where you get that jacket from. He wants a custom one. La Cienega come back and talk about some, do you want to dance, Michael? Girl, no. Y'all aren't apologizing because y'all feel bad or realize y'all was wrong. Y'all apologizing because y'all scared I'm gonna turn into that monster again and tear you up. And he's like, I'm here with Penny. And here go Penny, happy-go-lucky self. Go ahead, Michael. You can dance with her. Let it have been me. I'm telling you, Michael has some weak straight friends. I would have been like, no, he don't want to dance with y'all. He don't want to talk to y'all. Like, no. All them weak apologies, Sticky talking about some, oh, I was just doing what everybody else was doing, man. I'm sorry. You sorry for being a follower? By continuing to be a follower? Like, you only apologizing because I had Tookie up in air and had you up on the ceiling fan. Unfortunately, the episode ends with La Cienega and Michael dancing on a dance floor. They could have gave my boy some shoes, but I'm just like, I don't like this ending. I don't like this ending. I know it's a kid's show and I hate kids shows for this exact reason sometimes, but I just cannot get behind like no consequences, like nothing happened to them, no nothing, just happiness and forgiveness. I hope you all enjoyed this episode that I picked. I was very careful which one I picked. This one stood out the most to me. I don't really see too many reviews on this specific episode. I feel like I'm missing out on talking about something. I did want to talk a little bit more about like self-acceptance and accepting yourself and being okay with you, but it's really not much to say except that like I really hope that if you're struggling like Michael, if you're young watching this and you're still in school and you're getting bullied for like being gay and stuff like that, please do not let that dim your light. Don't let it ruin you. I promise you, after school, after high school, after even middle school, don't nobody care about who you lay down with in bed. I mean, I ain't gonna say that it's still gonna be homophobic people in the world, but you can choose who you deal with. I know school is just like you gotta see these people every day unless your parents transfer you, switch classes, but who wants to do all that, you know? I know it might sound like cliche and repetitive, but seriously, love yourself. Self-acceptance is the key. You'll find your friends, you'll find your crowd. I mean, even if it's not at your small school, the world is not your small school. You're going to leave, you're going to experience real life, you're going to meet people who like the same things you do, so don't let what people say about you affect you. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I enjoyed talking with y'all, and I will see you all next time. Bye. No, I'm just playing. Bye.
Bye bye. See you soon.